何秒後だ。やったぜ。ケンシロウの飛行をついた。お前はもう死んでいる。ふざけやがって。2000年の一子相談。そうだな。お前ごときが使えるほど甘くはない。
Welcome to my first game review. I know this is an odd choice to review, but we're here, so sit back and enjoy as I ramble about a 4-year-old game. Gundam. Gundam. What is a Gundam? Hang on a sec. Well, I'm not familiar with the Gundam series, but I always enjoy their aesthetic as the shining white robots of justice. From the outside looking in from a window shopping spree, you cannot help to feel the sense of iconicity. Usually a normal Gundam will have these 5 colors: white, blue, red, yellow, and shining green for the eyes. That makes you feel these warriors that protect you in harm's way from outer space. Or evil death machines out there lurking in the darkness. There's something about metal clashing against the wall like nails on a chalkboard that I love. Super shiny tin cans clanging, ramming into each other like ferocious animals. Beam swords waving around like grave sticks in a Miku Miku concert in Japan. It just gets me hyped for like a big fight for a wrestling match on Sunday. I can't get enough of it. So I got this game a while back, and I never owned a Gundam game before. I saw it for $20 at the good old game store. I brought it back home, and this is what I experienced. Wow, that's pretty Gundam fast. After it bombs you with these long in-license agreements that you read these documents and you commit the biggest lie on the internet of all time, we finally get to play our game. Oh, look at that. It's the theme song from the original Gundam series. It sounds pretty nice, actually. Wow, it looks like it seems like it's one of those fake installs where it tells you it's installed, but it's not installed all the way until you start playing it. Kinda don't like those, but we'll get over. It says I need 12 minutes to install the rest of the game. Well, this won't be a good time as any to explain the controls of the game while I'm waiting. So, you move around with the left stick.
Of course!
The X button to jump, triangle button to attack with your weapon, usually a melee weapon. The R1, L1, and L2, and the box button. As I was saying, these 4 buttons usually use the guns or skill sets of that Gundam in their respective series, ranging from bazookas to shooting lasers from your hands. The circle button changes what you are targeting, and the R2 button is a little bit of a wild card button. As for pressing down on the stick buttons and the D-pad too, I'll get to that later. Ugh, not again. Just one song constantly loops throughout the installation of the game. It has been 5 minutes. 5 minutes so far. I wish they would change the song when it ends, but it definitely gets you in the mood of destroying robots. Maybe not after 12 minutes of listening to the same song, but hey, I'm going to fast forward so you don't have to listen to my suffering. Finally, we made it to the main menu. Wait a sec. Self-promoting DLC update for the PlayStation Store? Are you kidding me? Alright, I'm going to fast forward this too. Alright, finally. This is Gundam Versus. Gundam Versus is a 3D arena fighting game. A 3D arena fighting game takes place on the map that you're freely moving about in the dome-like area. A good sample of this will be the Sun Jump Fighter, Son of Enders, or the early Dragon Ball Z games. Will Knuckle Master ever finish his review of Gundam Versus?
way to find out is to stay tuned to the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
The game has a couple of modes. Ultimate Battle! This is basically horde mode like Gears of War or playing zombies from COD, where you fight Gundam villains from each of the series in a wave-like fashion, and then every 5, there's a boss fight. Sometimes there's a bonus wave where you can play as a boss and take in out all the Gundams. That's pretty neat, actually. And then there's Trial Battle! Basically a vanilla version of Ultimate Battle, but you go into a path and pick what difficulty you want. Kind of like Star Fox in a way with the path system, but there's really no story to it. So when you pick a Gundam, it just plays a 10-second clip for each Gundam that you play as. It works. It works. It does what it needs to do. After you beat Trial Battle or Ultimate Battle, it plays the credits. It's like they didn't know what to do with the credits roll. I mean, it's in the main menu too. I always find it funny when credits are in the menu because you just press it and just say, yes, I beat the game. I'm done with it.
A free game. I think you were gonna hit me with it.
The other modes are just your free battle mode,
Ready for the next battle.
where you can make the rules on who to fight in your typical online modes like rank, casual, and player match. Alrighty, after playing for a while, I want to change the songs that play in the background because I'm tired of listening to the opening songs.
Nope.
Never mind, it looks like it's all the opening and ending songs from the Gundam series. I mean, it's great to pay respects to the Gundam series, but I gotta have some original music here and there. I'm sorry, but I really want to point this out. As I listen to the original Gundam series song, it just sounds like a lot like the Hokey Pokey song. Let me show you. So, apparently the Hokey Pokey song is copyrighted by Sony. I googled it, and that's kind of strange by itself. But, anyways, the first 10 seconds of the Gundam theme kind of reminds me of Hokey Pokey, and I'll show you what I mean. So, check this out. And here's what I hear. You put your right arm in, you take your right arm out, and you put your right arm in, you shake it all about. Okay, that's enough of that, but I hope you know what I mean. That's kind of what goes in my brain sometimes. I pick up some things that normal people just don't. So, yeah, I'm weird. Let's try out some online battles now. Time to join in and see what happens. Show! I love practicing lobbies and fighting games. I think more fighting games need this for sure in the future. While I'm in the practicing lobby, I can go over the other controls. R1 is for strikers. It's kind of like having a sidekick that shoots from the side. You can also boost up and down with the sticks and give out commands to your AI partner with the D-pad. Well, actually, it's the touchpad, and that's my bad. I love the fact that you can dash cancel even while you're attacking, like left to the right, while you're boosting to your opponent. It feels so amazing and so badass. Oh look, the match is about to finally start. Time to see what I can do.
線路の上を移動するなんてまるで映画みたいね。地下にこんな広大な空間があるなんてやっぱり不思議よね。
Alright, here we go.
Watch and wait for my time. Ain't no rules in war.
Laughing at you. Me, anybody coming this way I see. Stand tall, you so small to me. Toes up with my enemy. Watch for the seats. This right here is strategy. Every move you make it, I'm making three. Now you wanna leave all on your knees. Laugh at this new opportunity. Focus on the boys that's trying to fight. Time to die, his neck is sliced. Crime that he never had a chance to fight. Guess he gotta die tonight. Everybody know I don't like to fight. And this quick and take his life. One last test, he out of breath. Hit him with the death blow through his chest. If you go to war, you'll die. Me versus you and you go fly. Death is falling from the sky. I laugh at you, ha ha ha. Like some much, no tears I cry. Watch them close, they got my eyes. These your fights a waste of time. Laughing at you, ha ha ha.
Get out of here with that shit, man.
Kill 'em all. Kill 'em all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could kill 'em all. I could kill 'em all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could kill 'em all. I could kill 'em all. No way that you can hide from the best. I'm a mess. I body anything that take a breath. On my left is a pile of bodies bigger than myself, and on my right is 100 scared souls screaming hell. And they scattered trying to get away, but they gon' meet they in the day, cause they no way they ever had a chance to contend with me. Cause see, I kill 'em all. I could kill 'em all. It's either me or them, and my blood ain't about to spill it all. Cause I'm the hunter, not the hunting. And for an enemy, I guarantee that they don't want me. It's something just a little different by how I run things. Maybe it's the way I tell my enemies to lunch meat, or maybe it's the way I smash everything in front of me. They don't want it, I do it so easy, it's funny, G. I turn a vet into a wannabe and do it to the death. I put them in their final scene.
Oh my gosh. You see that beautiful girl in the mirror? Oh my gosh, just look at her. She's so beautiful. It's me.
I'm looking so good from head to toe. I see you looking at me, your pants tells me so. I see you looking at me. I know you wishing you could be me. Look in the mirror and tell me what do you see? So tell me what do you see? So when you listen, roll out the red carpet 'cause the queen is here. And bow down before me and be of good cheer. Have my bath ready and my food prepared.
It's not my fault you're ugly. Stay over there.
Oh, well, you thought that was tight? Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Do a quick stretch. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. I'm original. You kinda sloppy. Think you can beat me? Try and stop me. You wanna beat me? You trying to copy? But the only beat you gonna get is beat by me. I got the whole pie. You want a piece of this? Show me anybody's ass and I'll beat it quick. I'm going in. I'm going hard. I finish anything, even stuff I don't start. Yeah, you didn't hurt me. It's just a scuff mark. You got your ass handed to you. I tore you apart. Don't get up so quick, you'll get blindsided. This is my house, and you're not invited. You think you winning, Don't get too excited. I'm bringing fire to the flame, and I'm about to light it. Let me at 'em. Beat 'em up and pound 'em. I run circles around 'em, and like beef, I ground 'em. Man, why you scared? Now you lost for words. Got kicked to the curb. You got a lot of nerve. Yeah, he tried to run, but didn't get far. I broke your jaw. Now you eating out a straw. The games begin. Run, tell your friends I came to win. I came to
Ooh, man, that was really rough, wasn't it? I had fun though. Seems like no one really plays this game anymore, but a few people do. But there are monsters at the game and they will destroy you! Is that a keyboard? My thoughts on Gundam Versus are mixed, to be honest. It has great fighting game mechanics, smooth gameplay, and it's really fun to play, and the modes that it has are really well made. The graphics still hold up after 4 years, and it has plenty of fan service if you're a Gundam fan. But the repetitive use of using opening and ending songs gets super annoying at times. But you can change them, but you have to change them in the main menu every time. Sadly, not a lot of replayability besides Trial Battle, Ultimate Battle, and Online mode. And the Online mode is... oh, Wasteland. So, would I recommend it to other people? I have to say not really unless you have someone to play it with online, though that is a stretch. Yeah, there's no such thing as split screen in Gundam Versus.
Even if you're a Gundam fan, it's hard to say yes because it's not a lot to do, especially now after 4 years of release, so probably most of the player base is gone by now, or already gone. Apparently this is the 5th in the series from Japan, and maybe one day with a sequel to this game, we'll iron out the problems. Plus, there's not a lot of problems to be honest. Mostly for me it's fixing the music, because 1 to 2 minutes of looping and opening ending songs is mind-numbing insane. Yet, the gameplay is great, and that's the hard part for most video games. So we'll see what happens next with the Gundam Versus series. I'm kinda excited to see what happens next. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed my first video game review. I decided to review this game because I wanted to review something interesting, but not really well known to get some practice at reviewing video games. Gaining a feel for writing a script for my video. Hopefully I'll get faster at making them. This Gundam Versus game got me into the Gundam universe, and eventually I want to review a Gundam anime sometime. Especially Iron Blood Orphans one day. So if you enjoyed my video, hit like, subscribe if you want to see future videos, hit the bell to be notified, and if you didn't like the video, tell me why in the comments. I'm at 41 subscribers at the recording of this video, and thank you very much for following me so far. I really appreciate all of you for supporting me on my channel. I'll see you next time in my next video, and have a great day today. And stay awesome.